Hello everyone, very good morning and good evening. Welcome to our SAP Step Up Circles. Parminder this side. So in our today's Step Up Circles, what we are going to cover, we are going to cover a demo and overview of ABAP. We are going to start our ABAP bash, and Pradeep is our lead trainer in ABAP. He has conducted multiple batches with us, and the next batch, which is coming from not this Monday, next Monday, he would be covering it. So that's why we thought that in this Step Up Circle, we can give you a ABAP demo. I'm not a ABAP expert. Pradeep is a ABAP expert. He would be talking about it. But before we go ahead with Pradeep, I just want to make sure that you all guys understand that what is this program and what are we going to offer. What offering we do have, I would be talking about little last, but in 15 to 20 minutes, I would try to explain you that what program we do have. Okay, what is our offering? That's what I will try to explain you. Okay, so we will be going through 15 to 20 minutes with me, then around 40 minutes to an hour with Pradeep, and then we would be jumping back to me. There are some students who have joined this session for the career counseling. I do a lot of one-to-one career counselings, and people don't get that time from me one-to-one. So we ask them to come here, and then we can do the career counseling. So if you have any career-related question, please make sure you wait till the end, and at the end we would be taking the career related questions if any kind of career related questions are there. Now I would first talk about, now this thing which we are doing, it is a combination of ABAP training and internship, and I will try to quickly explain why this is a combination and why do we need to do it in a combined way, although we have a separate offerings also. Offering I will explain you later. So when it comes to ABAP training, we have basically core ABAP training, OOPS ABAP training, and ABAP on HANA training. These three trainings will be having core ABAP, OOPS ABAP, and ABAP on HANA, right? Now, why we put it these three trainings, and these three trainings will be happening back to back. First, core ABAP would be covered, then OOPS ABAP would be covered, then ABAP on HANA would be covered. We understand nowadays when you go into the market, only ABAP core skills would not be enough. ABAP on HANA skills also would be required. If you go into the market, that much of skill set you should have so that you can get a consultant, ABAP consultant level job. Even with this training also, it would not be enough. You need to also have some experience. So we also model that how you would be getting a training and how would be getting experience out of our package. Both things you would be getting it. I will explain you how you're going to get it both. That's why we are calling it as a ABAP training and internship program. If there is someone who is joining that who does not have any background to SAP, and you are joining this session, so just to let you know that ABAP is a technical language in which we write the code in SAP. Okay, in SAP standard, when we do the different applications, we do the different transaction codes run, that comes from SAP standard. But whenever a business want to change the SAP functionality, which is not possible from the master data settings and the configuration, for that cases, we need to write new code. ABAPers need to write new code for the client so that that functionality can be modified or can be brought in into SAP by writing a piece of code. That's why that's what the ABAP consultant does. And ABAP is not a common language. Many when we go into the colleges with that, when we ask what is ABAP, do you know? 90% audience does not know what is ABAP. That's why it become a niche skill. Everybody knows C, C++, everybody know HTML5, everybody know SQL, but ABAP is niche. Not even people does not know that this kind of language exists. And this is a language for the world's most used ERP system. It is said that world's 80% revenue touch the SAP products. World's 80% revenue touch the SAP products, and SAP core product is written in ABAP language, right? So that has a very significant value itself. So our approach, what would be our approach? And we have a very unique approach. We have a different approach, which we have adopted for this. We call it as a workshop approach. So in this workshop approach, in this workshop model, what is going to happen when Pradeep is going to train you? Pradeep will ask you to make sure that you are coming into the session with your laptops. Make sure you have access to laptop. Make sure you have access to system, because the way we do is that in the session, Pradeep would be training you. He would be writing a code, that how the code need to be written. He will explain the syntax and everything. And then he would be asking one of you to share the screen and to write the code within the session itself. So you would be going out of the session with system hands-on. So knowledge plus system hands-on we are combining, because many times what we feel that students come into the session, they sit, they listen, but then they don't do the hands-on. They don't get time. So this is to motivate that at least some hands-on can be done within the session itself, and then rest of the hands-on you can do it, rest of the practice you can do. So the hands-on practice session would be happening within the session, first 15, 20, 30 minutes explanation, and then you would be writing the code by yourself. You would be getting errors would be getting resolved. So by the time we would be ending this training, you would be the one who would be have written some, in each segment you have some written some decent SAP codes, that much of command you will get it. Okay, so that is important because that will bring the confidence. Otherwise, people know the language, but they have not used the system. They have not written the code by themselves, so they don't get the confidence. So that is the workshop model which we are bringing in. So this is about the training, right? Now the problem we see in the market is a lot of people are getting trained from SAP authorized institute from different places, and the actual thing is that the people who are getting trained, 90% of them are not able to become a BAP consultant. 90% of them are not able to get a job. Training मिल रहा है, job नहीं मिल रहा. Okay, then what is the benefit of the training, right? Now, why the job they are not getting? Because whenever it comes to SAP, you need to understand SAP is not like any product. Is a very important product. If a company implement SAP, first thing is that small and middle scale industry, they don't implement SAP. The large enterprises implement SAP, which has a business across the world, across the countries. Those kind of big businesses implement SAP. So when they implement SAP, the SAP become the ERP become the core product. It's a pumping heart. So if something happens wrong to that product, the full business can go down. That's why they will be asking you here, do you have experience? They try to check, do you have experience? Have you have exposure working on some project? Right? That's where they get confidence. Okay, you have some exposure, you know that what is the importance, the way you are doing the code. If something goes wrong, the full business can stop if that wrong code moves to the production. That's the seriousness of the job. Okay, that's why the experience is required. So that's what I was explaining, that what is the importance of gaining the experience. Gaining the experience is very important, right? That's why we have what we have done, that how you would be able to gain the project experience is we would be giving you one course is the Job and Master. We give it complimentary in this course. I have explained from start to end if a SAP implementation need to happen, what are the things need to be done. And this course is so big, it's a 60 to 70 hours of course. With that, you get exposure, you get into that in each phase what a SAP consultant need to do. That things has been covered in this Job and Mastery. That course we are giving it to you complimentary if you take the full package. Then we have an internship program. So with this internship program, you would be able to gain the project exposure. So what we do in the internship, so once you would be through with your training, every 4 months or every fifth month, we start an internship batch. In internship batch, it is not a real project, but it is a simulation of a project. On our system, we would be having, because we provide the training across the module, SD, MM, PP, FICO, throughout the year in different modules, these trainings happen. So we have a student from all of the modules. From all of the modules, people who have been opted for this internship, we take them into a batch and we make them a project group where basically project leads would be there, project manager would be there, and then we put a business scenario to it. Boss, this is a company on which we want to implement SAP. And then you go ahead as a group, you go ahead and you do the implementation. So the leads and me would be as a mentor, would be guiding you to complete the project. And then you need to work on this project to make, so there you will be getting very real-time experience and the very real-time examples that, okay, in the particular production planning modules to create a production order, this additional report is required, or within the production order page, these additional fields are required. How you would be adding them? That is a real-time experience examples you will be getting it. With that examples, when you are going into the market, you can showcase that experience, and you would also be able to speak in the interviews, because during the training you have written the code, you got the exposure, then you was a part of a project team, and as a ABAPer you have completed the things. With that, a lot of confidence will come, and a lot of content will come, which you would be able to put in your CV, and which you would be able to also speak in the interviews. You would also be able to speak in the interviews. So this would be this is the internship we have put it. What is covered in internship? Okay, so it's a simulated project, end-to-end implementation would be happening. You would be able to get into a shoe of a ABAP consultant, that how the delivery happens. What are the modules covered? So these are the modules covered, which does not mean you need to do everything. You need to do your work ABAP. FICO, TM, SDQM, there would be different consultants would be there who would be doing their part, and you need to do your part as a BAP consultant. Okay, you need to do your part. Getting an exposure to the team, talking with the different functional consultant also give you a lot of enriched experience, which a fresher does not have. Training कर लिया BAP की, how to deal with other people, how to speak, how to gather the requirement, how to develop, how to give it back to them, how to explain the functional consultants. Those things you would be able to learn in this internship program. Okay. So we would be covering all the activities, different activities would be covered. ABAP development is the one which you need to focus. These are need to be done by the different people, but ABAP development during this project you need to be done if you go through the internship. You would be also getting internship certificate. So 6 months of internship certificate you will get. That you have been now trained on you have been worked on this particular project for 6 months. That certificate you would be getting it. And on top of it, if you stay till last, I will explain you the offering. This internship, which will happen after the training, we are giving complimentary. You are not working on any project work. It's all effort. I am putting my effort. My trainers and my other staff is putting this effort to run this internship for you so that you get the exposure. We are not getting paid from any client for this, right? So we don't pay for this internship, and we don't charge also. Right now, we are giving this internship as a complimentary. What is the offering? How you would be getting this internship complimentary if you go for both? Today, if you take the core ABAP blueprint and ABAP on HANA, means all three, OOPS ABAP, ABAP core blueprint, and ABAP on HANA, if you subscribe all these three, you will also get a chance to part in the internship in a project. So you would be also be part of the project. The internship, you would be able to do it as a complimentary. We don't charge separately for the internship. If you subscribe the both, this comes as a complimentary. Okay, what would be the prerequisite to do the internship? The prerequisite to do the internship, you should be a Sastrageek student. You should have bandwidth to complete the assignment. We would be expecting 20 hours per week. You should be spending, and this will happen online. No need. And if you're working on any another company, if you're working still parallel to working in that company, you would be able to do the internship, because we do our session at off time, like these timings the session will happen, and this timing the session will happen, and you would be able to complete your assignments over the weekend also. It's a complete online program. If you're working on any existing company parallel to that, you would be able to do that internship. You should have access to ABAP on HANA and ABAP core blueprint bundles. Both bundle access you should have. You should complete your core ABAP core blueprint, at least 70% you should be able to complete. Last Thursday, we started a new internship batch. In that batch, the student who have already completed their ABAP core blueprint in the last batch. The 3 students of them are now as a part of the project, which has started on the last Thursday. That is Cotton Private Limited. For that, the simulative company, we are going to implement SAP, and they would be playing as a ABAP consultant role. Who can do this program? Actually, anyone who wants to learn for ABAP, they can do this program. It is must for freshers. It is must for non-working professionals. If you're a fresher, you have not worked anywhere. If you're a non-working professional, it is must. You should do this, because with this, you will get some experience on your CV, which will help your CV getting selected. Any working consultant, any another people who are getting trained in this module, they can opt for this internship program. What is the package? What is we are offering? I will explain you at the end. But now let's go through with Pradeep. We'll try to give you a quick demo and quick overview of about ABAP so that you understand ABAP. But before I jump into that, if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. If you have any question, you can feel free to ask. Put your question into the chat, or if you have any question, you can feel free to speak also. I have one question. What background or experience is required to do this course? So you will require a basic computer knowledge if you know. If you have not learned any languages before, still you would be able to learn ABAP. You need to put a little bit more efforts. If you have learned other languages, it might be a little easy for you. But if you have a basic computer background knowledge, if you know that how to operate a computer, you have done your graduation degree from somewhere, you would be able to do this course. Okay. If you are working into a functional module and you want to cross train, you want to become a techno functional consultant, then also you can do this course. So, Meet, we have total time period for the internship is 6 months, which includes your training plus internship. So, you would be getting trained. So, training will get completed within 3 months of period. And then you will be going for an internship. Each internship batch takes 3 to 4 months. So in total, 6 to 7 months, you would be having an experience of you would be getting trained on ABAP, and you will also get exposure to the internship program. Okay, that's what you would be getting it. Now, in this, actually, there are people who have joined us the third internship, third project, fourth project. People, we don't stop the people. You can join the multiple internship projects. The only thing is that in this program, if you go with the internship program, the complimentary server access which we give it to you is for 6 months server access. After 6 months, also you said, sir, I am Sastrageek student. I still want to continue. I still want to continue in your next internship project. Most welcome. The only thing you need to subscribe for server, you should have a server access, and then you should be able to participate in the project. Not a problem. Even we give you a chance that when you complete this project, when you complete the training, when we are doing the next batch, now this batch we are starting from next Monday, the previous batch students, if they want to clarify something, if they still have some doubts, they would also be able to join next batch. So when you take this within 1 year, whatever the live sessions we do for that module for which you have enrolled for, right? You would be able to attend. You would be able to attend multiple batches in 1 year. That also you would be getting it. Shailesh has a question. Is it beneficial for those who are in core HR domain experience and have SAP HCM certified? Shailesh, it would be beneficial if you want to go and turn your profile into the technical side. Then it would be beneficial for you. Meet is asking, project included in internship are same for every batch or different? We are doing this internship batch almost for 3 years. I would say that we have completed almost 11 to 12 projects, and each project was different. In each project is a different business case, is a different developments, is a different scenarios, different industry we have picked to do it. So far, we are able to maintain the variety, and at least we have so many examples that at least next 8, 10 projects we can do it with different examples. Yes, you would be able to understand the coding, so you can join now. I will pause the questions now. Any generic questions you have, will now take it at the end. Now I will introduce Pradeep, and then we will be getting it a quick overview of ABAP so that you also know these are the generic things, but you need to know what actually the ABAP is, how the basic codes need to be written. So for that, let me introduce Pradeep. So Pradeep is associated with Sastrageek Solution for a long time for projects and for trainings. For our corporate trainings also is included. And for these kind of batches we are doing, for that also he has been included. He has already taken multiple batches, and his way of teaching, which is very unique, is giving you hands-on during the session, becoming a very popular, and students are appreciating it, and student was able to generate a lot of value for it. Pradeep has worked into the multiple different SAP projects. He has 13 plus years of experience in SAP ABAP, and he is very interested to share knowledge that generate interest for him to come into the training sessions, because he is interested to share the knowledge. With that brief introduction, I will welcome Pradeep. Pradeep, welcome to Sastrageek Step Up Circle. And
Yeah,
you now go ahead. I will stop sharing my screen. You can go ahead and share your screen and start the ABAP demo.
yeah. Thanks a lot, Ayada. So thanks for giving me a basic introduction. Thank you so much. Hello all. So I'm your SAP ABAP trainer. I'm going to teach you on ABAP. Okay, I have, as Brenda said, I have 13 plus years of experience in SAP ABAP, and also I have worked in some of the MNCs as a team leader and manage a team, as well as I did lots of corporate trainings with lots of MNCs. Okay, so let me share my screen quickly. So I think many of them have some doubt whether I can able to learn ABAP. I don't have any basic knowledge. I don't have any computer. I don't have any coding language. Is it possible for me to learn ABAP? See, I can assure you ABAP is a very, very easy language when compared to other coding language, I can say. Okay. Even I am from the mechanical background. So I can consider ABAP as a very, very easy language, because if you go for Java, .NET, other coding skills, you have to put lots of effort, and then you need some coding skills to understand it. But if you know English, you can write ABAP. That's what I can able to tell. The logic which you are writing inside SAP screen will be like an English language with little bit of technical things. That's it. Okay. So likewise, I can say ABAP is a very easy language for everyone to learn. So it's not at all a complex for a person to learn it. Okay. So yeah. So in this training session, what we are going to do is like, I have scheduled it for 35 working days. Each day we have 1.5 hours of training. Okay. So first we will be having some introduction about SAP ABAP and what is SAP. See, all the companies are running the SAP because SAP comes like a package. As you know, we have SD, FICO, everything is there. And then along with that, you have ABAP also. So the reason every company is acquiring SAP to run their business, right? So let us take Amazon. You are all buying some product, right? For example, I'm buying some mobile phone, laptop, anything from Amazon, right? So you know how it is happening. You are adding on mobile phone. That correct mobile phone has been delivered to you to a correct address, and everything was correct. Even though the fraction of second, you can see multiple users are buying the mobile phones and laptops, anything in the Amazon. It's a worldwide, right? So how it is happening? Let us consider they are using SAP backend. Okay. So if they have SAP at the backend, they have, for example, they may all the products will comes under mobile, laptop, everything will comes under So once you logged in, once you are trying to log in, it will comes under HR, because you are giving your username and password. So these will be stored in the SAP HR table. So that comes under SAP HR. Once you logged in, you will be able to see, you will be searching the data in the sense, searching the product. Okay, so while searching for the product, that will come under What are the products available? Laptop, mobile. So consultant, SAP consultant will take care of it. And then once you pick the product, you will be you will be buying the product. While buying the product, it will come under sales and distribution, SD. Okay, you are buying the product and the customer is selling the product to you. See, for example, you are ordering Apple 15. Okay, so you are ordering Apple 15. It will come from one seller. We have different sellers in the Amazon. It will come from one seller, and then the product will be sold to you. After that, you will be giving the payment, delivery, everything is comes under in FI, and then corresponding delivery team. Every team still comes here. Then what is the purpose of ABAP here? Where our role is, what we are doing there. We know taking care of material, SD is selling the data, and FICO is generating the invoice of all those things. Then where come ABAPs come here? If you know the answer, just type in the chat window. Just try. Just give me a try. I'm telling you, in the Amazon, I repeat the question. In the Amazon, you are buying some product. The product, will take care of the product, and SD will take care of the sales and distribution, which means the buying the product, giving to you all those things. And FICO will come. Everything is coming here. But what is the purpose of ABAP? As ABAP, what we are doing? Just give me everyone. I just try it. Just it's not that that much complex. It's a very easy one only, right? So just try. Just give me a try. Customization, yeah, good.
Integrating to each other.
Yeah, very good. So very good. So ABAP is considered as the heart of SAP because yes, good, good, very good. So SAP is considered as the ABAP is considered as the heart of SAP because you are going to connect with all the module at the back end. I repeat, you are going to connect at the back end of all the module. Front end, they will be doing it. For example, logging in, logging in, I said if you're logging in, it comes under SAP HR. So you have user ID and password. If you give wrong password, what will you get? You will get error message, right? So back end, you have a ABAP program. Select user ID from the table. User ID password will be already stored because you are signed up in Amazon. It will be stored there. So it will check whether user ID password is available in the table or not. If it is not available, throw the error message, user not authorized. Some error message will be thrown out. Okay. So backend ABAP is playing that role. If it comes to if you're coming and buying the product iPhone 15, okay. So if you click on the product, the count is 10, if you buy that product, it reduces to 9. If someone buys again, it reduces to 8. Okay, how it is happening? At the back end, ABAP program plays the major role. Select iPhone 15 from the table and give it to the customer and decrease the count where count is equal to -1, LV -1. Likewise, they will decrease the count. So what happened whenever pick the data, the automatically count will goes off. If the count is equal to 0, throw the error message, no data found, which means no iPhone found. Likewise. So this is how the Amazon is working. If we Amazon have SAP means this is how it will work. So as an ABAP, we have to connect with all the modules and you have to write the logic. It is not specific to any module. We are the ABAP. We are going to connect with everyone. Okay. Is it clear? Any doubt in this part? Yeah, very good. It's same like SQL only. Yeah, it's same like SQL only, but not completely SQL, like same like SQL only. Yes, good. Very good. Yeah, any other questions? Do you have any other questions? Is it clear, right? What is SAP? Okay, fine. Okay. In this training session, what we are going to do, we are going to learn first day introduction about ABAP. What is ABAP? Why we are going for ABAP? All those things. And then system overview. System overview is nothing but how the system has been configured. SAP is connected to you have to log in with SAP GUI and the SAP GUI, how they are connecting to every databases and how it is happening. Likewise, you have to get the information about the system. Okay. And then important ABAP terminologies, which means how the work is happening. For example, both of them are buying this same product at the same time. For example, I am buying iPhone 15 and you are also buying iPhone 15 at the same time. Not even a fraction of second is also differ. Okay. Then you will get the same purchase order number or different purchase order number. You will see if you buy some product on Amazon, you'll get some ID, right? This ID they generate an ID and give that ID to you. This ID will be has bought this product, and that based on that ID only you can able to fetch everything, invoice everything, right? So that ID will be different for each and everyone. Yeah, that will be different for each and everyone. But I'm asking you a question: if both of them are buying the same product at the same time, you will get different ID. Okay, I agree on that. How it is happening? See, how I will tell how the ID will be generated. ID is nothing but a primary key which generated when a person click on any data or buying any data. If I am buying, its time is in Indian time it is 8:34. I'm clicking one product laptop. At 8:35, I'm clicking the laptop means I'm getting the ID as 6. At 8:35, another person is clicking the laptop means it came as 7. So I will get the ID 6 and next person will get ID 7. So invoices, everything will be processed like that only. At 8:34, different person is buying the same product. I repeat, a different person is buying the same product, not even a fraction of second different. In that case, they will get unique ID, a different ID. You said different ID. Yeah, yes, I agree on that. Then tell me how it is happening. Any idea? Just give me some idea. Just give some idea. Just think. It's not technical. Just think of it and try to tell.
Background purchase order is going to hit at that time.
Yeah, it's correct. Purchase order only, but purchase order have different number. Something is happening. Purchase order is a different order. Yes, code. Code is only playing that. Okay. Yeah, I will tell the answer for it. See, if both of them are buying the same product, SAP ABAP code will lock a user and release another user. That comes under rollback and lock mechanism. Okay. So I will tell that how it is working in SAP. Okay, it's just a fraction of second process. Okay, just lock a user, delete, send one ID to one user. Within fraction of second, it release the another user and it generate another unique ID. So that level of feasibility available in SAP. Okay. So day 2, we are looking on that how the lower back, how the work process are working, how everything is going on. Okay. And next one is the presentation server. Okay, how the data is sent to the presentation server, and what are all the systems we have? What are the systems we have it in SAP? Okay. Let us consider you are going for one restaurant now. Okay. So it's a big restaurant. Let us say it is a big restaurant. You are ordering a food. You just ping me what is the step. First, you are ordering the food. Okay. So you are ordering the food. So first, you just tell me the steps of how the food will be delivered to you. Okay, you have given the order, then what will happen? The order will be goes to, for example, you ordered some biryani or something, the order will be goes to chef. Very good. First goes to chef, then what will happen? Then what will happen? Chef is in the kitchen. Yeah, okay. Why come the waiter comes into picture? Food is not yet cooked, right? It's go to chef. Then what the chef will do?
He will produce your order.
Yeah, yes, very good. He will prepare your order. Okay. He's prepared the order. Okay. Then what will happen? Yeah, just try to tell everyone. I want everyone to answer so
Then
that it will be.
Inform to supply the food. That's all.
Okay. He will supply the food to the user. Okay. Users taking the food and telling the food was not at all good. It's very, very salt. Then what went wrong? What went wrong?
To a manager that food is very bad. He is evaluating the restaurant status.
Yeah, okay. I can say restaurant was good. It's a good only. Let's consider like that. But food was not tasted good, which means something went wrong. What went wrong? Testing went wrong. Food was not tested before delivering to the customer. Similarly, if you are writing the ABAP coding, we have 3 systems. One system is called development, next system is called quality, and third system is for production. Development is nothing but the kitchen where the chef is cooking the food, which means you are going to write the ABAP coding there. You will be writing ABAP coding and do all kind of internal testing there. After that, your code will move to the quality. In that quality, you have to test your coding from top to bottom, whether it is working correctly or not. It is like testing the food, whether it is salt and what else, the spices, everything was correct in the food or not. That should be tested by the master chef. Similarly, after development, the quality data should be tested with the functional consultant and a technical consultant. Finally, go to the production, which means finally the food has been delivered to the customer. Okay, so these 3 systems are available in SAP: development, quality, and production. So development to write your code, quality to test your code, and then production to go live, which means the data are went live and the customer can use it off. Okay, is it clear? Anyone any doubt in this 3 system? Is it clear? Okay, very good. Yeah, very good. Okay, fine. So that kind of things we'll be seeing that on the day 3. What are the things, all those things. Okay. And then SAP functional. Okay, we have already told you we have MMSD, PP, FICO. So I will be giving you overview of what is that, how they are working. I'm not going to give you in-depth knowledge because it's completely technical we are going to do. But before going for technical, it is good to know little bit of functional also. Okay. Okay. So you can have some functional knowledge also. So I will give that demo on day 4. After that, now we are going deep inside ABAP. What is mean by data dictionary? I already told you, when you buy the product, in the Amazon, it will take the data and give it to you, right? You know where the data are coming from? You know where the data are coming from? Just give me an hint. Just try to tell something.
From data dictionary, BOPF and BOBT.
Yeah, very good. So it will be available in the database table. We have lots of table. Okay, we have lots of table there in SAP. Okay, so we have standard table and custom table. Okay, standard table is nothing but all the standard process. For example, today who are all bought a laptop in Amazon India, that will be stored in one table. Okay, similarly, all the ML activity will be stored in one table, and SD. For that data, what are all the sales order? What are all the sales? What is the selling price? That will comes under SD. And then it comes under FICO. In the FICO, this product is sold to this person for this amount and paid this amount, or else the amount should be paid by a COD. So all these tables are interlinked with each other with one thing called what? Just try. All the tables are interlinked with one unique thing. See, many users can buy many product in Amazon. Your product and your selling data and your invoice, everything has been linked in a single line. How it is linked? Just try.
By
We
business
have
objects.
business object. No. Unique thing. It's a unique thing. That is called primary key. Okay, primary key is a unique thing which connect all the data. Okay. For example, if you buy one product in Amazon, you got one purchase order number, right? At the top, if you see the Amazon slip, means you can able to see one purchase order number. That is the unique number connecting to all your tables, tables, SD table, FICO table, delivery address table, everything will be connected. Okay, that will come under data dictionary. So here in the day 5 and
Like
6,
purchase order number you are telling?
no. For that purchase order number, we have one primary key field. For sales order number, you have one primary key field. For FICO, you have one primary key field. All the primary keys should be linked with some table relationship. Yeah. So that is the standard table. Also, if you want to create one Z table, which means custom table, means you can able to create one table like employee table, all the employees and their employee ID and employee location, salary. I just want to store it. Means I can create my custom table also. So in the day 5 and day 6, you're going to learn about what is data dictionary completely. Okay. And then almost 1 week, we are going to learn the ABAP, basics of ABAP. Okay. How we are going to write the coding, how the coding. Now I'll show you a demo on little bit of coding. Okay. How the code will be look like in SAP. Okay. I'll show that. So how in this 1 week, we're going to learn completely on basics of ABAP, how the ABAP is processing, and how the data has been fetched, and what is modelization, how we can debug it. Debug is nothing but checking the data. Okay, how the data has been processed from the table and function module. We have lots of things there. Okay, that we'll be learning in this 1 week. Okay, next we are going for OOPS concept. Okay, how the OOPS concept has been implemented in SAP. Okay, OOPS concept along with smart forms and Adobe forms. What is mean by smart forms and Adobe forms? See, you are able to see one printed slip in the Amazon, right? So that printed slip is called smart form. Okay, if you want to generate any printed slip or any PDF, we can do that using smart forms. Okay, so that will come as smart forms and Adobe forms. And then complete OO concept, how how we are creating the class, and how it is meant by how to do the exception handling, and how we can pass the data into the class and take the data. So all those things we'll be dealing that with day 14 to day 21. Anyone have any doubt? Okay. So in between, I'll be giving you lots of examinations. Okay. So you have milestone 1, milestone 2. That means I will be conducting you exam. I will be conducting the exam technically, theoretically. Okay. See, uh my intention is I want you to work in the project. Okay. From the day one. So likewise, I am planning to give you the training. So you have to be cooperate with me. Okay, what are the things which I am giving you? You have to go through that. You have to create the program and you have to show me the output. All those you have to do. Okay. So likewise, I will be providing you the training. I will be giving you lots of assignment, assessment, many things I will be giving you. Okay. So after that, we have HANA. Okay. Then we have enhancement. Okay. Enhancement is nothing but see, SAP has some standard functionality. Okay. SAP has some standard functionality. So we have an option called enhancement. What is the purpose of enhancement? Let me give you a simple scenario. You bought a product. Okay, you bought a product. Let's take T-shirt. You bought a T-shirt from online. Okay, they deliver the product to you, but the size is bigger than what you have ordered. Then you are requesting that team, please change the size. They're telling you, sorry, sir, we have only this XL size. Okay, but you want M. Okay, they're telling we don't have M size. If you want, you can return the product, likewise they're telling. But you are telling, no, I like this T-shirt very much. I want to use this T-shirt for a function, likewise they're telling. But size is not available at all. Then what will you do? Just give me some idea. What you will do? It's not technical, right? You just tell something. See, you have ordered. Unfortunately, you ordered XL dress. Unfortunately, you ordered XL set T-shirt. They deliver the shirt to you, but there is no M size in that warehouse, which means the product delivery person don't have that M size. But you want that shirt because you like the T-shirt very much. Then what you will do? But it is XL. What you will do? Thing is like you don't have time to wait, and also the product is not available. You have that only one shirt that is XL, but you want M. Okay, I will give clue. Tailor. I have given the clue. Tailor. Yes, you will customize it. Very good. See, we have an option to customize it. If the solution is not available, what you have to do, you have to customize it. That is called enhancement. Okay. So in SAP, we have an enhancement option where you can enhance the existing functionality. If that functionality not works for you, you have to change the functionality as per your wish. If this T-shirt not suits for me, I will change it to that to suit to me. Okay. Similarly, that is called enhancement in SAP. Okay, is it clear what is enhancement? Enhancement is nothing but changing the existing functionality of SAP based on your requirement. I repeat, enhancement is used to change the existing functionality of SAP as per your requirement. Very good. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, so that is called enhancement. Later we're going for HANA. Okay, see, there is no much difference between ECC and HANA. Only thing is the version got upgraded. So you can see, right, in the if you use some mobiles, your version will be upgraded, right? How many functionality we can change? Which means I'm not getting a question, Shahi. Functionality in the sense? Okay, no problem. No, it's not at all. If you know ABAP, you can jump into the project or jump into any company. You want to learn ABAP. To learning the ABAP, only skill you want is English. That's it. Because ABAP is nothing but a direct query where it's not that much complex. Okay, there is no technical word at all. Only the normal English has been modified little bit technically. For example, I'll tell you, Mumin. So I'm asking you to take uh, that food from the dining table. Okay, so how I can tell you? Please take the food from the dining table. This is a normal English, right? So if you comes to the ABAP, I'm asking you to take a data from the database table, then how you can write the coding? Select data from the database table. That's it. Select data from the database table. In the database table, you have to specify what is the table name. So it's like a normal English with little bit of technical thing added into it. Okay. So you have to play with little bit of technical along with English language only. It's not that much complex at all. Okay. So it's like it's a very easy language. I can say ABAP is a very easy language when compared to other coding language. Is it clear, Mumin? Your doubt got cleared, right? Okay, good. Okay, so later we are going for HANA. Okay, what is HANA? So HANA, OData, Fury, these are some advanced topics in SAP. It's like an upgraded version of SAP ABAP. Okay, I mean SAP. Okay, SAP has been upgraded. If you see, if you'll be upgrading your mobile, right, from one OS to another OS every year, every 6 months. Same thing happening here. What is the purpose of upgrading? To utilize the data storage to meet the high performance for all those purposes we have. In HANA, we have lots of topics: CDS view, AMDP, OData, and how we are consuming CURD operations, Fury, all those things. Okay, that I will be covering it. And finally, we will be having a project. I am giving you one project. Okay, in that project, you have to work for that project. I will be giving a complete project. So there you have to work for the project and give me the output. So at the end of 35th day, I can assure you that you will be a very good ABAP with good project knowledge. Okay. Is it clear? This TOC is clear. This topic is clear. If you have any doubt, please let me know before I'm jumping into SAP screen. Yeah, I will show now. Yeah. Yes, Sahilesh, I will show now the code. Okay. If anyone have any doubt in this TOC, please let me know. Let me before jumping into the ABAP code. It's clear, right? Yes, it's well enough for 35 days. 1.5 hours every day. Okay, 35 working days, 1.5 hours. Mumin, your question will be answered by the Paramendra. Okay, so you can check with him. So he will be taking. I'm the technical consultant who is taking care of complete ABAP. Okay, internship you can connect with him and take the answer from him. Okay. Okay, good. Let me jump into SAP screen.
Sir, is the debugging also used in ABAP?
Yeah, debugging plays a major role. See,
Okay.
debugging plays a major role in ABAP. I have mentioned there. Okay, debugging is a major role
The
in ABAP.
debugging used in which type, sir? That means which type of purpose of using the debugging?
Yeah, okay, sure. I will let you know. I am asking you to take a data from the table. Okay, which means in the Amazon, I'm asking you to take the data from Amazon table. Okay, so what is thing is like you want to take who all bought iPhone 15 today. So you are writing the select statement. Select user from Amazon table where who bought product iPhone 15 date equal to today date. That is the logic you have to write. Correct? If you wrote that logic, you will get all the persons who bought Amazon in the Amazon who bought 15 Apple 15 iPhone 15. Okay, that is the logic you have to write. But see, if you made any technical issues, SAP itself tell you this line have some issues. You have to change that line. Likewise, if technically don't have any issue, but functional issue, which means I'm asking you to take the data for today's date, but you take the data of yesterday's date, then how it will work? That is comes under functional issue. To avoid that kind of functional issue, you have to debug the code and find out it. Okay, you have to debug the code and find out the
Okay, sir. Thank you.
solution. Okay. So I will tell you how to log in. Okay. See, once you got the remote server access, this remote server access will be like this. Okay. So what you have to do, you have some SAP logon here. This is your SAP logon. Okay. Double click on your SAP logon and then double click here and then give username and password. Username and password to your email ID. Okay. Just username and password. The client will be 100 only. Okay. Once you given the username and password, you will get one screen. This empty screen you will get. Okay. This is your SAP screen. Okay. In this SAP screen only, you are going to play with it. This SAP screen is open to all, not only for ABAP. Open to all. SD, FICO, every person can use this SAP screen. In this SAP screen, our part is T code. So we have n number of T codes for each and every consultant. For ABAP work, we have lots of T code. For work, we have lots of T code. For SD work, we have lots of T code. So you have to concentrate only on your own T code. That's for technical. Okay. So to write the coding, you have to go to the T code SE38. This is called a T code screen. The small box is termed as T code screen. Okay, just click on this T code screen. That's all. So I'm going to create one new program. See, I can say the entire SAP is run in ABAP coding only. Backend, we have ABAP coding only. Okay. You all seen the SAP labs in Bangalore, right? So they are the person who is working for this SAP. Okay. They will be writing lots of ABAP program and then they created the screens and given to us. So we as a developer, we have able to create only Z starting with Z or Y only because this is called custom designed code. Other codings, the SAP lab person did, right? Then the SAP scan. They will have other things. A to A, B, C, D, everything will come under that part. So as a developer, we have to write the code only starting with Z or Y. Okay. So I'm going to create one program. Okay. Demo. Okay. So you have to give your program. And then you have three options: create, display, change. Create is nothing but to create a program. Change is nothing but to change the program, existing program. And display is nothing but you have to see the data in the program. That's it. Okay. But it is a new program. I was not able to change and delete it because it is a new program. I have to create it. After creating only, I can able to change and display. Okay. So create it. Here I have to give some title. So I'm just giving some title. And here we have lots of options. Okay. I will tell that later. Executable program is nothing but which is used to execute and show you the output. Execute and get you the output. That's all. As of now, save it as a local object. You have an option called package. What I will tell what is the purpose of package later. As of now, I'm saving it as a local object. So you will get one empty screen. Okay, that's all. So here only I'm going to write your program. Okay, now I want to write something. Okay, so as I told you, it's a normal, it's look like English language only. Okay, so I'm going to write my name. So how I can tell in English, please write your name or please write my name. So instead of telling that in technical, how we are doing it, write my name. That's all. ABAP will understand. See, ABAP code is nothing but you are interacting with the SAP in coding language. I am interacting with you in English and you have to interacting with me in English. That is an intermediate. Similarly, if you want to interact with SAP, you have to write the language in ABAP that is an English with SQL. That's it I can able to tell. Okay. So after writing any program, you have to go for thumb rule, save, save. This is called save icon. Okay. After that, syntax check. Syntax check is nothing but is there any issue in the coding? It will tell you. See at the bottom, I can say no syntax error found. If I remove this full stop and checking the program, it will tell period missing, which means full stop missing. So I have to put full stop. Without rectifying this issue, I'm not able to execute your program. Syntax check, and then if you are good to go, then activate. Near to syntax check, you activate. You should always be active. You should always be active. And then execute. So I got my output, my name. That's it. Okay, now I want to write today's date. So we have option called sci datum. Sci datum is nothing but it will give you it's a system variable. We call them a system variable. So if you want to give something in the single quotes, it's in green color, then it is termed as user input. Whatever you want, you can give. Okay. This one is a system variable. Just save, syntax check, and activate and execute. You will get what is the today's date. It's 8th June 2024. So likewise, you will get. Is it clear? Anyone have any doubt here? Anyone have any doubt? Why is this clear, right? I don't know what went wrong.
Yes, the voice is very clear.
Okay. Okay, let me share my complete screen so that I can able to see the chat also. Okay, so this is how you have to write the ABAP program. Okay, so nothing, very, very simple. Okay, just go to SE38 and start doing a coding. Okay, you have to know a little bit of tricks. That's all. Little bit of tricks is enough. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to take some data from the table. Okay, I will tell you how to take the data from the table. Okay. So if you want to take the data from the table, you have to go to the T code SC11. SC11 is the T code where you can find all the table. I already told you, know, if you go for Amazon purchase, MM will be stored in one table and ST will be stored in another table. PIC will be stored in another table. So let me take one sample table. Now you have to answer me. Now you have to answer me what is this table, MM or SD or FICO or what it is. On just seeing the data, on just seeing the data description, you have to tell me whether this table belongs to which one. Yeah, very good. MM. Yes, ABAP coding. No, it's not case sensitive. Yeah, you were pinging me the T code actually. So I need just MM only. Okay, I just need only the what table it belongs to. It belongs to MM. Very good. Okay, so material number. If you see the material number, you can able to find out. It's a MM table. Here also they have mentioned in the short description also. Okay, so I'm going to see some data here. What are the material details available? If you know the material detail, you can give here. Or else just execute. It will show you what are the data available. So these are the details available here. Okay. So now I'm going to take only one data and print it out. Okay. Okay. Before going to the okay, I will So before going into that one, I will tell you one important thing. So for creating the, to taking the data from the database table, you have to follow some steps, okay? So to remember the steps, I will asking you one real-time scenario, just try to answer for that. Today you are going for a reception. Today you are going for a reception and they are going to serve food to you, okay? What is the step? Where the food will comes from and how they will serve you? Can you please try to answer for that? You just try. See, you are going for a reception today, your friend's reception. First, they will arrange the plate, very good. And then next, I need steps. Where the foods will comes from and how they, see, in their kitchen, they have the food for 1,000 people. No, it's a reception, your friend reception. See, in the kitchen, it means the dining place, you have 1,000 food. In the dining table, 10 people are sitting. Only 10 people are sitting. The dining table should have a capability of only 10 people. But food is there in the kitchen for 1,000 people. From bigger vessel, the terms very good. From bigger vessel to smaller container, and then from smaller container, you have 10 food. But 10 people are sitting in the row. They have to take 10 food and give it to the person. Then what plays a major role here now? From small container to plate. Okay, I want to transfer the food from small container to plate. In between, what is used for me to take the food from small container to plate? Very good, spoon kind of thing. That's all. Now you can able to take the data from SAP table. That's all. Okay. See, we have a concept called internal table in SAP. Okay. So what I showed you, this is called database table. What I showed you, this is called database table. So this database table is nothing but your kitchen with thousands of food. Your kitchen with thousands of food. See, number of entries. How many entries? 4,060. But I want only 5 data. Only 5 rows is enough. Okay. So this is like a kitchen where you have thousands of food. Okay. Now I want to write ABAP coding to take only 5 data. Okay. So for that, first I have to take a small vessel which can capable of holding 5 food, which means 5 data. So how to do that? Go to pattern, create with fields, and give table name. What table you want, give table name. And take only the required field. I'm taking only 3 fields now. Okay, so structure will come. What is the structure? This structure is nothing but the vessel, 5 people food vessel. Okay, as of now, I have not loaded any food. I have only the empty vessel. I have created only empty vessel. So that is called structure in SAP. Line number 18 and line number 19 is called internal table and work area. Internal table is nothing but which is going to hold the food, which means that vessel is going to hold the food, and work area is like a spoon. Take the data from internal table, and work area is nothing but a spoon to serve the food to the 5 persons. Okay. Structure is like a structure of vessel, and internal table is going to hold your data, and work area is you're going to serve the data in the output. Okay. Any doubt here? Any doubt here? What is structure? What is internal table? What is work area? Okay, fine. Okay, now what you have to do? I have vessel, I have everything. I have database. In the database, I have everything. And I have food in the kitchen. I have a small vessel in my hand. Now what I have to do? I have to take the food, right? For that, select only the required food. Only the required food means only the required field. Only the required field. Field from where? From table Mara, which means standard table, into my internal table, which is a small vessel, from the big vessel to the small vessel. I'm taking, let us consider that in the food example, I'm taking the required food from the kitchen table, from the bigger vessel into the small vessel. I'm taking the data from the standard table into my internal table. I'm giving up to 5 rows. I'll tell about where conditions and all later. Just I'm giving you 5 rows. That's it. So my logic was completed. So let me save it. Do syntax check. No errors. Activate. So now I have the food in my vessel. Now what I have to do? I have to serve it. So to serve it, you have to go for loop condition, which means loop will help you to take the each and every data. Okay. So loop is used to take each and every data and give it in the output. So first field, and then the second field, and then the third field. That's all. Which means I am serving the food in the person who is sitting in the dining. That's it. So see, all the data are displayed here. SAP RM03, PA1, HRS, date, everything comes here. Okay. So this loop condition is used to display the data. See, the structure is like a vessel, and internal table is hold the data, and select statement is to take the data, and the loop is to display the data. If you know this means, that's all ABAP. You can able to learn ABAP and can do anything in ABAP. It is a very important thing in ABAP. If you know this means, you are going to use it in the entire ABAP, and you can able to do anything in the ABAP. Is it clear? Anyone have any doubt? Anyone have any doubt? See, even if you have a small doubt, please ask me. Is it clear or not clear? Yes, loop is for like taking the data. Instead of you have while do everything. Okay. Okay, fine. I'm done with my demo. So if you have anything to be connected, if you have any doubt or anything regarding this internship, you just connect with Parmender. Okay. Yes, Parmender, you can take the control, Parmender.
Sure. Thank you, Pradeep. Thank you very much. If you have any questions before I jump ahead and show you that when we are starting the batch, although Aman has already given you the links, we are starting from next Monday. But if you have any questions, technical questions related to ABAP, Pradeep is there. You can ask the question. Otherwise, I will show you the offering and how you can enroll for this internship, or if you only want the ABAP core blueprint without the internship program, that option is also there, that I will show it to you. But if you have any question, technical question related to ABAP for Pradeep, feel free to ask. Feel free to ask. If you don't have any question, I want you to put NQ in the chat window so that I can proceed ahead. NQ in the chat window. If you don't have a question, if you have a question, you can feel free to put in the chat or unmute yourself. Okay, NQ. I have only NQ in the chat. So Pradeep, thank you. Thank you very much for joining us for this quick demo session. I hope participant got benefited out of it. You can feel free to jump out if you want, and I will proceed ahead. I will share a little bit more information about the internship, and then we'll be ending the session.
Yeah, sure, Parmender. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank
okay.
you. Bye. So what do we have for you? So this is the offering, and the prices also has been shown here, but it can little differ. The link has been given to you by Aman. Okay, and with that link, you would be able to go and check the prices, because from the country you log in, on top of this price, there would be taxes. Okay, when you will be enrolling for it. So check by clicking the link which Aman have given. So there can be taxes. So we have ABAP core, OOPS ABAP. This bundle you can take it, which will be where we will be having ABAP core blueprint, mastery to OOPS ABAP, live plus recorded session, SAP Job and Mastery, SAP Step Up Circles would be there. These are the additional things. 3 months of S/4HANA server access, 1 year of video access would be there, and for 1 year you would be able to join the live session also. If you conduct the multiple batches in 1 year, you would be able to join more than one batch. So that is if you go with ABAP core, and then if you also want to go for ABAP bundle of ABAP on HANA, so this will give you additional 3 months of server access. ABAP on HANA training would be there, and 1 year of video access would be there for both. If you want to go ahead with both of the bundles, basically, if you are taking this and if you are taking this also, you will be getting a complimentary ABAP internship, a 6-month of a project which you will be able to include, a 6-month of project certification, and chance of working into a simulative project which we will be creating it. That you would be creating, you will get ABAP core, OOPS ABAP, ABAP on HANA, all three you will get it. 6 months of server access you will get it, and you will get all the step up circle. Let's say today's video access we have. Similar to that, we have 100+ hours of videos on the different topics where you can multi-skill. That also you will be getting it. That access also would be there. So that would be the offering, and we are starting from next Monday. I will show you, and then I will check what are the things we have. So ABAP batch from 17 June Monday at 7 p.m. IST. Okay, so 17 June Monday, 7 p.m. IST would be there. Then we'll be having Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. IST. We will be having a session Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. IST. We'll be having sessions. Okay, that is the times. Links are there, but links has been, Aman has already mentioned the links on the chat. You can go through the links, and from there you would be able to subscribe, and you would be able to join the first session, which will be happening on 17 June. 17 June, the first session would be there. This is offering from our side, and with that you would be able to learn ABAP, get some experience, add it into your CV, and then apply for job. Our SAP Job and Mastery product, which we are assigning it to you, would be helping you to get your job in SAP ABAP as SAP ABAP consultant. And we would also be sending your CVs to the multiple companies who are looking for SAP ABAP consultant. Any questions, any doubts if you have for this program, you can feel free to ask. First for the ABAP program, then I will check if anyone has any generic doubt related to the career. You can feel free to unmute, or you can put it onto the chat. So I don't see any question from ABAP side. If you have any questions, you can also drop it to support@sastrageek.com, and you can send us a WhatsApp message also. Aman will be sending you a phone number by which you can have a WhatsApp conversation. Okay, anyone has any generic question related to career? If you came here for the career counseling. Any questions related to your career? If you have, feel free to ask. You can unmute yourself, or you can put it on the chat. We'll prefer you unmute yourself and ask. Okay, we'll wait for 10 seconds. If there's no question, we'll be ending this session. WhatsApp link has been provided. You can use that link to reach out to support team. Thank you everyone for joining us today in this Step Up Circle session. We'll be coming up with another session next week, and we'll let you know the topic. For that, it would be most probably we want to do a topic on SAP S/4HANA 2023 changes, the highlights of that we want to do it. So that we are planning for next week. We'll let you know that topic if you're covering it next week. Thank you everyone for today's session. Goodbye for now.